Well, two more suspects have been arrested accused of setting this massive fire at that Wendy's where Rayshard Brooks was killed. Chisholm Kingston and John Wade are both charged with first-degree arson. The Wendy's on University Avenue was torched the day after Rayshard Brooks was shot and killed by an Atlanta police officer.
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms is taking more steps to address police brutality. She's created a police use of force council. It comes after 6 police officers were charged in an excessive force incident involving 2 local college students during recent protests. CBS 46 political analyst Rashad Ritchie was appointed to the council. There were already 10 recommendations made from the use of force council. Rashad, so has the mayor adopted any of them yet?
Well, the mayor has adopted 3 immediately after the use of force council submitted them. So one is to increase compliance with footage. We know that officers in Atlanta, Rick, are mandated to wear body cameras and to make sure they are in compliance with that order. Well, it's not 100%. There's an executive order to make sure that gets to 100%. Also create a centralized database for witnesses so that if they see something, they can submit information or video directly, creating a more transparent process. And number 3, extending the powers of the existing Atlanta Citizen Review Board. Many people are unaware that the city of Atlanta already has an oversight organization that is funded by the city. And this organization has now increased their budget through a city council act, and they are likely to have an increase in power as it relates to their oversight ability with APD.
Rashad, City Councilman Antonio Brown is one of many people talking about cutting the budget of the Atlanta Police Department. He's talking about something to the tune of $73 million slashed. There is, of course, the defund the police movement, people that want to defund police departments altogether. What does that really mean, though? Can you explain it to people?
I sure can. Defund the police is a movement that basically says they are reprioritizing the budget, reimagining what police look like in the 21st century. If you look at how police departments are funded, basically you get more money if you have an increase of crime and you hire more police officers. That has been the traditional approach. Well, that traditional approach doesn't really get you to a place of less crime, because when you look at the underlying factors such as mental health disorders, poverty, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, if you look at those issues, those are the underlying issues that contribute to a lot of the criminality. So they're saying in that movement, Rick, if you spend some of that budget on addressing those elements in the city or the county, you don't need as many police officers because you're in the business of prevention of crime rather than just arresting for it.
Rashad, you sit on this advisory council. You are a part of this movement here in the city that we're all a part of now these days. What do you think is next for the advisory council?
Well, on the 24th of this month, there will be an exhaustive recommendation list handed to the mayor. So we're working basically 2 to 3 days a week on vetting some of the top recommendations. So expect to see some significant changes take place, and those recommendations will be made public on the 24th.
Rashad Ritchie, wishes to you and yours for a safe and happy 4th of July, my friend.
You too, my friend.